Before I tell you why I like Fundrise for beginning investors, I need to tell you a story about how I began investing. It was with an app called Stash. And I remember they were having a special deal where if you install the app, you get $5. I don't know if they're still running that, but that's what it was a few years ago before I started. So I started out with $5 and I put $5 more. And I remember being so impatient and watching every single day. It would go from $10 to $10.05 to $9.75. And I remember freaking out so much when I lose a quarter or something like that. I was discouraged. Even though I only lost a few cents back then, that was a lot of money for me.
Investors from all over the world are pooling money to invest in real estate. Integra Platform is an online crowdfunding real estate investing platform for everyone.
Receiving profit. Daily interest from your deposit will be automatically transferred to your account balance.
Start investing today with Integra Platform and buy your dream property.
So, after seeing my money go from $10 to $9 and some change, I remember pulling out as soon as I got back to $10 so that I didn't lose any money. After that, months passed before I went back to investing using Robinhood. I was excited about Robinhood because I was allowed to invest in specific stocks, something that Stash couldn't let me do. Also, there was no fee to Robinhood. So what does all that have to do with Fundrise? Well, I think back about how I was discouraged from investing after losing a few pennies in Stash and how I didn't invest for months, and if it wasn't for another investment app, I would have never started investing. It's scary to think that certain apps can actually push you away from wanting to invest. I like Fundrise for two reasons. One, there is a 90-day, no questions asked money back guarantee. So you do have a 3-month span to watch your investments go up or down before you decide to withdraw your money. After that, you're penalized. And that's kind of a double-edged sword because on one hand, I like that your money is locked in, preventing you from panic selling the way I did with Stash. Imagine, for example, looking back here at my Robinhood account, if I wanted to panic sell here after I lost about $10,000 of profit.
Investors from all over the world are pooling money to invest in real estate.
Click on Withdraw button to send a withdrawal request. Your income will be transferred to your wallets.
Start investing today with Integra Platform and buy your dream property.
That would not be a good move. I remember also in my first year of investing, I lost $2,400, or at the very least I was down $2,400, but it didn't sell. The reason why I like that it's hard for you to withdraw your investments within 5 years after that 90-day trial is that it prevents panic selling. If you look here in the stock market, they went down a lot. They went down 80%. Now comparing my REITs to what happened here, now the only drop here is when I had my dividends deposited straight into my bank account. The reason why I prefer this for new investors is that it removes a lot of the volatility and drama that happens in the stock market. Remember, in my first year, I was down $2,000, then I was up $10,000, then I was down another $10,000, and now I'm up $15,000. It's an emotional roller coaster that we're not seeing here on Fundrise. It's pretty much just gone up, and again, the only reason why it dipped right here is because I went ahead and pulled out some dividends straight into my bank account. Another reason why I like Fundrise is because of this thing right here, $5.19 since last login. This updates every night at midnight. And I remember when I first started investing, and I think I only had $500, and every morning I would stay up until past midnight just to watch that little number reset and see I'm up 3 pennies since yesterday, or I'm up 50 cents since yesterday. And I remember wanting to add more and more money because I wanted to get to being able to add 50 cents every single day so that every 2 days I would have $1. With that said, it is important to remember that after 90 days, the earlier you withdraw your money before 5 years are over, the more you will be penalized. So the longer you wait, the less you'll be penalized. And of course, after 5 years, there's no penalty. Another thing I really like about Fundrise is the advisory fees. If you look here, all time I've paid $1.63 to make $130.48. Imagine if you could pay your friends $1.63 so that they could make you $130.48. How many times would you pay them $1.63? Probably a lot of times. I know I would. Another thing that I really like is their mobile app. With their mobile app, you can look at all of your investments, how much money you've made since the last time you've logged in. It is super easy to add more money and look at how all of your properties are doing. Let's recap. First off, I know that $500 is still a lot of money for a lot of us. If that's the case, I would instead recommend Robinhood and investing whatever money you can into something like the S&P 500. Referral link down below. Secondly, if you do have $500, I can't think of a better place than Fundrise because of its stability. You won't have to see any of the drama that we're seeing right now in the stock market, especially in these days. I love logging into Fundrise and seeing that I'm up $1, $2, $5 since I last logged in. Now, I will say it has been a couple of days since I last logged into Fundrise, so you won't see $5.19 every single day, especially depending on how much money you have. And that pretty much wraps up my thoughts on why I think Fundrise is a better investment platform for beginners than maybe other investment platforms out there.